Continuing on the weekend playlist, it's Chair Shot Reality on WrestlingInc.com. Just a reminder again, our CSR WrestleMania Day Party, April 8th, 1 to 3 p.m. at Spirits on Bourbon in New Orleans. Tommy Dreamer, Mr. Kennedy, Anderson, and Noelle Foley. They'll all be there, free to get in, free to Q&A. And of course, as we said, the VIP with Noelle, thanks to our wonderful sponsors, Ticket King and Spirits on Bourbon, the VIP ticket has been able to be reduced and dropped down just $100. And that gets you lunch with Noelle. Plus, you'll get to meet Tommy, Ken, shoot a social media video. It'll be a great time down there on Bourbon Street. Justin LaBar, Katie Arquette, Juice Springsteen. And let's talk about the state of the women. The women are going to right now at least have probably 3 different advertised segments for WrestleMania. Now, where they fall in the day-long extravaganza between pre-show and main card, we'll have to wait and see. But the state of the women, we got the Ronda Rousey debut, of course, that everybody's waiting to see in the mixed tag match. We have Charlotte versus Asuka, a match we've been waiting to see and we thought would happen. We assume Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. And what was the Fabulous Moolah Battle Royal is now being just called the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. Katie, since you are the lady on set, I'll start with you. What are you most looking forward to here in the state of the women?
Honestly, the Rousey debut.
Yeah?
I want to see what she has to offer. She's been fighting a majority of her life. That's been her career. And to see her transition to the WWE, I think would be really neat to see what she has.
It is definitely one of the matches I'm looking forward to because of the headlines and the dynamic, but I'm not getting too invested in wanting to and expecting too much out of it because I think they're really going to protect her. I don't think we're going to see much more than just a few highlighted moves that they set her up for. I think otherwise they're going to look at Stephanie shenanigans to carry it, and obviously Triple H and Kurt.
Do you think Triple H taps out like we mentioned before?
I think that is
to Rousey?
I think that is what makes that match and cements its place in history is that he taps out to her.
Yeah.
In the match or post match.
I think it's for the match. I think it has to be. That's the fall.
Well, as you brought up last week, though, how do they make it happen? How do those two legal?
I still think Triple H is in there, and there's no way that Angle could get in, and there's no other way for Rousey to do anything but to get in, fight him.
Very good.
Step up to the plate.
I'm going Charlotte Asuka is what
That's
I'm
what I was
most looking
say,
forward
too.
to. I think they've handled Asuka so well from a booking standpoint of her still being undefeated.
I think she's going to still win the mixed match challenge.
She might.
I think
because they mentioned it, like how she doesn't want Miz to blow it for her.
Yeah.
So that would make sense. They have to win then, because
Very
if
true.
they lose, it's still a loss.
I like how she's been booked. I wish that they would just stop any promos though. The promo with Charlotte and Asuka, just.
What would you prefer her to stand in the ring and point to the sign like Ronda?
No, but I would rather just let this be like 1991 booking. Let it be like WWF Superstars. Let me see Charlotte just beat up a lot of girls between now and then, a lot of opponents. Let me see Asuka beat up a lot of opponents. I don't even want to see them stand in the same ring, promo or otherwise, until Mania comes. I didn't want to see them in the same ring. And I'm also...
What's Women's Revolution?
I like Asuka's swag, but I don't know if it connects. I don't know if it always... The
you don't think it's like a good tease to have them, like a build-up in a way?
She's getting over still. Like,
yeah.
She's getting big pops every time she's coming out. I don't see if that's as big an issue. I think you're just nitpicking.
Well, no, I'm not. Well, maybe I am, but I don't know. I was just...
I think it's better that they're not facing just jabronis every single week. The fact that Asuka's going to face Alexa Bliss is huge.
No, I'm not. Well, when I said 1991, I don't mean have them go against a local enhancement talent each week.
Still,
but I'm just saying have them. Let me just see them collide.
They're beating the top people every time, and Charlotte just beat a newcomer, Ruby Riott, so they're all kind of
I've got to say, while we're talking about the state of the women, Fastlane, I think Ruby Riott shined.
Yeah,
she looked great.
Most
out of nowhere.
definitely.
I'm glad that she performed well.
Look, I mean, finally, I feel like there's a purpose to the Riott Squad with the promo that she gave a week earlier. Like I know why. Okay, they're here because they don't.
We still don't know what Absolution's doing.
I don't know what Absolution's doing.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't get it. I think the match with Ruby Riott on a Fastlane was definitely her best, and it got over, and it got her group over.
Who's your favorite female to watch in WWE right now?
Right now, probably Asuka.
Asuka.
She's not just the fact that she's undefeated, but the fact that her technique and her style get over so well with everyone, and she's such a big hit. Like she's different. She doesn't have to use a lot of words. Like when you go back to Kane, or Undertaker, they just had to stand there.
Yeah.
Granted, they were very tall, big men, but with Asuka, she's this little thing, and she just has to look at you, and she has that look, and the mask helps differentiate what she wants.
Well, while she's not as big as obviously what Kane or Undertaker are, but she has an opposing figure. I mean, she's not Alexa Bliss tiny. I mean, she's muscular and she's hard hitting and fast moving with the way she is in the ring. So.
And that's what's nice about Asuka, because she doesn't have that WWE female body. She doesn't look like Sasha or Bailey or
Yeah.
anyone or Alexa.
Yeah.
She just is. She's fit. She doesn't have the hardcore abs. She's not tan, but she kills in the ring, and she gets over just by doing that.
Juice, Alexa Bliss versus Nia. They did the old GTV segment of spying on Alexa and
they had it shown
Nikki.
to a live audience. I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty good.
Nia-
When you save it for certain things, they can work out really well. And all during Raw, everybody's character, everybody's storyline that they're building towards WrestleMania seemed to get elevated like triple. Like everybody's performing on a new level right now because everybody's
should.
going to be on WrestleMania.
WrestleMania season.
Yeah.
What do you think about Nia Jax? She's basically getting the Braun Strowman treatment. We're going to have two of the Giants getting over as the baby faces now.
Yeah, and I mean, good for her, and I think she's going to work with Alexa at Mania, and she'll get her big moment and win the title.
All right, who wins the Battle Royal? Who's left?
Which is weird now. I would have assumed that Nia would have been in the Battle Royal, but if she's not...
and this is all on the assumption.
Yeah.
As of this moment, they haven't made Bliss first.
No,
Nia
but I would
official,
assume that's going to happen. You have both titles being defended. I don't know who wins this Battle Royal. They're going to continue with Sasha and Bailey, and they're just going to fight over something and eliminate each other. And
Probably.
I don't know. I don't see anybody that needs to win this.
All right, you're not getting out of the segment. We're doing it. Camera one, we're doing it. We have to do it. I know you're hiding it there, but you got to show it off. What's the shirt? This
I'm not
week?
hiding it.
Look
It's
at this.
Too Cold Scorpio, and
Look at this. Flash, funk, and buff.
I dig it.
The longest running rookie of the year in WCW history.
3 years running.
Buff back. Marcus.
Alexander
Bagwell. Very good. We got more to come. Katie and Juice staying here, plus Josh is going to join us back from Florida a little bit later. He and Juice are going to debate. That will be something to see. Don't go anywhere.